Welcome everyone, DestinyofaDragonWarrior here. Time to defend my crown, the Wednesday weekly non-standard race. Hey neighbor, hey normal, cheats, what's up? So, we were able to change 2 flags off of last week's race. I added random monster XP and gold, but consistent monster XP and gold. So it's going to be very similar to the flag set that we run for co-op, except it's not co-op and we have the extra fun of stair shuffle. Good luck, have fun. Ready? Okay, looks like the restream is ready or very near it, and one player should be ready shortly. So yeah, we'll be firing off very quickly. We've got random chest locations still on. We will have random monster XP and gold, but consistent. So weak enemies will still only be worth a little bit. Strong enemies will still be worth a lot. But exactly how much they're worth is going to be randomized. So slimes, instead of worth 1 experience, they'll likely be worth 6 experience. That's a common number for the small Zone 0 enemies. Yep, so metal slimes are pretty worthless. They're not going to be worth 255 experience. They're based on their tier in the structure of monsters, so they're going to be worth like 50, 60 experience. Same with golems. Instead of 350 experience, they're going to be worth 50, 60, 70. So we're not going to be fighting golems. We definitely don't want the fairy flute to put the golems to sleep. I mean, could help to run from them, but generally we don't want the flute. We're not going to be fighting golems. Some monsters that roll up that are generally favorable include goldmen. Some of the lower Charlock enemies roll up frequently, like blue dragons and axe knights. Green dragons, I mean. Blue dragons and armor knights and stone men can either roll down to closer to 100, or they can be over 200. So there's a lot of volatility on the top tier monsters. So if we get a monster that we can take down, like a green dragon that's worth 200 experience, that's going to be an awesome grind. We still do have stair shuffle on, so we will have not a direct path necessarily down in Charlock to get to the Dragonlord. That'll be interesting. See if we can avoid diving mega dungeons like we did last week. That was pretty key. Alright, we got a 30-second warning before our 15-second countdown, so we'll be going here in just a second. Hell, Cartero Roby, what's up? Hoping for a mega dungeon, huh? Well, we'll see about that. We'll see if we get one on the overworld, we'll try to avoid it, but sometimes if there's a key item down in a mega dungeon, we can't avoid it, especially with random chest locations on. There's a lot more chests to be searching in places that we don't normally need to look at on the standard flag set. Pulling up my random chest location map. Ah, I ran out of time, I can't do it. 3, 2, 1, go! Dragon Warrior Randomizer race, non-standard flag set. Okay, we start with no spells. We've got herbs. Erdrick's token. 1 quest item down, but it's not immediately useful. Only 7 strength. Ooh, and a swamp start. Okay, we can get off of the swamp. Don't feel good about fighting magician. I think a ghost is as far up as I want to go. There we go. There we go. Especially with random XP, like the magician could be worth 3. It'd be a complete waste of time. See, we're not even hitting that good on the ghosts at 7 attack power. There's one. I will use my herb because we'll most likely get the level off of this. Slowly but surely take down the ghost. Okay, here's where we use the herb. Normal, I saw that we have a new sniffer as of today. Looking forward to seeing that from your stream today. Or was that yesterday? All the days seem to be running together lately. It's only worth 5 experience, but that's enough for the level exactly. 2716. Repel. Magidrake's more than what we want. Looking for some slimes or drakies. There we go, there's a drakey. Ow! Got weak breath, that's a problem. Let's take a peek, make sure there aren't any caves nearby. Oh, well, there's a red slime. With hurt. Well, so that sends us home, but we know where to go now to try to fight some enemies. We could be 2 red slimes away from the level if they ended up being worth 6. Da-da-da! Hey! Tall Bianca coming in with the resub. 15 months. Thanks so much for the support. Ad-free viewing and Dragon Warrior and Tecmo Super Bowl inspired emotes with subscriptions. Hope you're having a good evening, Bianca. Splish Splash Red Slime Death indeed. We saw that they're worth 6. Don't want to fight a scorpion. Not strong enough to take that down yet. No scorpion. Let's just give us a red slime so we can get the level. We know that it's what we want to fight. Haha! Neighbor already coming in to troll with Team No Shield. There's a red slime. Can survive a hurt. Down it goes for exactly level 3. We get 5001. Oh, a little more strength. Maybe we can try the magicians. Stock up on the musical instruments that don't put golems to sleep. They do put golems to sleep, but we're not interested in fighting golems tonight. And magicians are worth 6 as well. Really like the red slimes. Still not worth fighting the scorpions. Even with stopspell. Even with stopspell, we don't have enough strength to make that viable. Come on, red slimes, where do all go? Oh! There's a wolf here as well. This zone is probably safer. We can get 2 more ghosts before we die. We get 2 ghosts before we die, we'll get the level. 35 experience is what we need. Neighbor's still trying to get over his cold, had for 2 weeks. Tay boss had the best idea of her life. Oh boy. It's dangerous when bosses have the best ideas ever. What kind of brilliance do they come up with now? Ark the Pie King, welcome in! DWR hype indeed. We have non-standard flags tonight, so a few changes from normal standard races. We've got random chest locations, stair shuffle. Enemies are worth random but consistent experience in gold. Should be a fun one. Welcome in, enjoy the race. She decided she wanted the pool cover off, which involves me getting... Oh, no. It's too cold for that. It's still too cold. Yes, I like Stair Shuffle a lot. Last week we got lucky with the Stair Shuffle because we were able to avoid diving any elaborate mega dungeon in the overworld. And then when we went down and it was time to go into Charlock, we chose the correct path and the stairs took us directly to the basement to the Dragonlord. It was fabulous. Level 4. Ugh, only 1 power. 1116 no spells. Bit of a slow start, which can happen with this flag set. See if it can continue to take Drakies and Ghosts. Let you know how you thaw out. Oh boy. Hopefully you feel better soon after the cold and having to deal with that. I might not survive this. Yeah, swings were too low. $37. That's like 6 or 7 fights. That's a good question, Roby. The zones we know are 15 by 15 tiles, so we know they're in a 15 by 15 square, but relative to where the starting castle is, we don't necessarily know immediately where the zone boundaries are. Because the starting castle begins in Zone 0, that is for certain, but it can be anywhere in Zone 0. So Tantagel, the starting castle, could be smack dab in the middle of Zone 0, and it's the same zone all the way around it. Or it could be in the middle, but way on the top edge. It could be up in a corner. So that's where we have to kind of explore around. We know there's at least a zone boundary east and west here, because over on this east side, nice crit, there's different enemies than on the west side. This looks like Zone 0 over here, and then to the left is Zone 1, which is a combination of 0 and 2 enemies, because we saw a wolf over there. So I'm sticking over here to stay away from the wolves and the scorpions that we're not strong enough to take down yet. See, the magic drakies are only worth 6. Not really worth our time. When we're getting ghosts for 5 and regular drakies for 6 with the random but consistent XP. Here's a drakie that we want. I have to replace the oil pump on the power washer tomorrow. Oh, jeez. You're a busy guy. I'm gonna try to skip this fight and get 2 more of the other enemies to hit level 5 before we run out of hit points. Here's a ghost. This will get us up to 80. 82 is the level. And install 2 golf tires. Is it Saturday yet? Oh man. Almost. Few more days. Hang in there, bud. Level 5 gets us 2 and 29. 229. We have so much magic, but nothing to do that we can really do with it. It's a slow, grindy start. It's a 5. The swing should do it. And there was nowhere else. You could go up there and take a peek. Just taking a peek since we're gonna die anyways. Ooh, slimes and desert tiles. That's interesting. But they're hanging out with warlocks. Warlocks are too much. Make sure we're not missing a town or a cave right off screen. We do have treasure guards on, so it's not like Erdrick's sword is just going to be laying on the ground free for us to take. The only spell we have is Repel. It's not going to get us very far. At least it's only once a year the cover comes off. Heck yeah to that. Goldman Treasure Guard would be nice. We were chatting about the random but consistent effects on the monsters. Goldmen are usually pretty favorable in this flag set. Worth 70, 80, 90, 100 gold for how straightforward they are to take down. Pretty good bang for the buck. Hopefully no golems on our spike tiles in Hawksness or Swamp Cave. Hopefully we have something a little bit more friendly, worth more experience. Of course, that's not what you're hoping for. You're always looking for the torture. Calling it now, Golem holding the flute on the coordinates. So the Golem can't be a treasure guard. Golems are too powerful to be treasure guards. The enemies for treasure guards are still gonna pull from the same mid-tier enemy set, from like wyverns up through star wyverns or werewolves, but a Golem could be on Hawksness guarding the flute. I think a Golem on a spike tile would actually be more torture, because then that eliminates a repeated grind that we could sit on. Arc thinks an Axe Knight, okay. We're just trying to get off of level 0, zone 0 here. You guys are already planning the treasure guards and the search spot enemies. 165 experience will be the next level, so we're almost there. It's a patient grinding seed so far. 16 experience away, so like 3 more enemies, 2 after this ghost. The old wombo combo. Bianca says Dragonlord has a pet Magiwyvern to beat up. I could see that. Or a Star Wyvern. Have a little pink jerkbird alongside him. I could see that. This Magidrakey isn't the most efficient, but it's gonna be the level. Oh, he's got heal more! Oh, we didn't see that before. Okay, red slime for level 6. Let's go. Still only 2, 2, 3, 10. Well, Hurt gives us some options. Hurt gives us some options. Okay, we're just gonna slamoo ourselves into the swamp tiles, get our HP back. Hurt gives us opportunity to take the warlocks and wolves, skeletons, those types of enemies. Drolls, druids. So I think what I'm gonna do is go north into these swamp tile or desert tiles, even though we take 2 damage, because we saw warlocks up here before with slimes. I think this is where we want to sit now. Yeah, because there's Magidrakies up here, or Drakies up here as well. Although that fire breath is going to be a problem. I should be one-shotting them most of the time. How about scorpions? They usually roll down with random but consistent. Yeah, see, the scorpions are only worth 6. Let's check out a wolf. Can we hurt down a wolf before he pounds us into the ground? Ooh, not looking good with that shot. 2 hurts, pretty unlikely to take down the wolf. Yeah, okay. We're not going to find out on that turn. I'm headed right back up there, though. Decent enemy set on desert tiles. I should really be hurting these guys. Yeah, because see there I'm taking unnecessary damage. And I have all the MP. I don't need to save my MP for anything. Bad decisions. Let's try the warlock now. Can we damage race it down? Ooh, with stop spell that doesn't land. We'll get him here. Perfect. Worth 30. That's a good enemy. I'll take in this fill-in stuff, but we're mostly looking for warlocks. There's another one. 337 experience until the next level. Okay, we're blocked. Okay, that's the only problem with them with the stop spell, is when the stop spell actually lands, then our hands are tied behind our back as far as being able to take them down. Yeah, see, stop spell landed, so I can't continue that fight. Gonna take a walk and eventually take a death. Let's peek over here. Uh-oh, Wraith Knights. Wraith Knight with hurt is interesting. Make sure it's not a treasure guard. It is not. Okay. Refill our HP. Hey, good evening, Oog. Thanks for the good luck. Hey, Oog, did you get your question answered that you posted a few days ago in the Tecmo Super Bowl Discord about using Brutopia for like running coach seasons? Ah, it landed. Might be easier for me to jump into your stream, hopefully tomorrow, and chat about exactly what you're looking to do. In general, Brutopia it functions just like any other emulator. It's basically Nestopia with just a couple of things that helps, like anti-cheating for one-on-one online play. But otherwise, you should be able to do anything that you would otherwise be able to do with either the regular Tecmo Super Bowl ROM or one of the custom ROMs. Like you can run coach versus coach games, you can run the full season, you can do just about anything that you would normally do within a Tecmo Super Bowl game. Does that answer your question, or are you doing something more complex than just running like coach versus coach games and keeping track of on the side, okay, I won this game and so on? It can't keep track of individual players Okay. Okay. So I think the answer to your question is yes, but I'll drop into you. Yes. So that I think it can service what you're looking for it to do. I'll drop into your stream if you're going while I'm going. I'll raid into you, bud. Easier for you probably to verbally explain and me to respond in text than the other way around. But yeah, if you're just looking to run a season, you should be able to do that in Brutopia, no problem. I've never tried it myself, but it should in theory work. You get 3729, still no healing, not much HP. This is a sluggish start, I have to say. Oh, we just found out that the Warlocks also have hurt more. Okay. So I think I need to push a little bit of, exploration, because we have 22 strength at level 7. How much gold do I have? 91. I'd really like to find a cave in particular and see if I can find like a gold chest. Would be pretty helpful if I could then find a town and spend gold on something. Let's see if we can chop down this wolf with hurt. Okay, he's only worth 29. Oh, Star Wyvern's already down here. With hurt, we're not in a position to fight them now, but in time. Be nice if we could get some spells. This would be even worse if we didn't have hurt. I wouldn't be able to have taken those warlocks. Okay, so south is a bad zone. Let's try west. East is a dead end. Let's peek over here. Okay, here's a cave. This is why we did this. Okay. Swamp cave. Not a lot of chests to check. Could be 2. And we could back into Garenham or Tantagel. Okay, no chest up there. Not interested in the spike enemy right now, because there's no way we can defeat it. Ooh, 0 for 2 on chest and swamp cave. That's unfortunate. And we don't back into either Tantagel or Garenham. Well, that was like... And we get into a zone that we can't find anything in. That was about the worst of all situations there. Fabulous. Fabulous. So that means the answer is to go back and try to grind warlocks and wolves. And this other junk along the way. Okay. Try it. Strength is so terrible. He could hit us with hurt more at any time. Okay, we were able to get him down, but we're already down to 20 hit points. Yeah. Send us home, Wolf. A gold chest and a town is probably our only way out of this, faster than just being patient and grinding it. Thanks for the ambush. Send us home, wolf. Is that like beam me up, Scotty? See, three hurts, and then we're dead. The Battle of Wolf 359. Thinking Wolf... Oh, you come up with a little narrative for it, Bianca, huh? Thinking Wolf is a secondary character who's helpful but can't continue on. You must go alone from here. Well, we're at least within 100 of the next level. Okay, Warlock is what we want. Ugh. Except we hit for 9 and he stop spells us. Scorpion, go away. We're not grinding scorpions for 6 experience to level 8. Okay, I guess we are. I guess we are. Alright. Come on, give me like 2 warlocks. And some other stuff peppered in. Does that hurt more? 1 HP survival! Come on. Alright, stop spell. It landed though, we need to get it with this shot. 4 was enough. Okay. Yeah. Intentional death. Oh. Yeah, may as well. Got the encounter. It uses up all of our hit points. We're gonna have to take another death, but we could get hurt more by a warlock and be in the same position. Okay, 1 more wolf or warlock or a couple of the crummy enemies. Let's see if we can make this warlock work. Like a failed stop spell is what we need. In case you're confused and you're new to this, that was not a failed stop spell. 1 more. I think I'm gonna stick around down here and try to get it. Yeah, well, come back, Red Slime. Because I don't want to be up there when I get the level. I want to be down here. Because this is definitely the direction that I'm going to explore. 2 more enemies that give 6 experience is the level. So, let's just make this happen. Alright. 1 more enemy after this. Fortunately, they're only worth 4 gold, so we're not getting much gold either. With all the deaths, we haven't accumulated any gold, really. That's why we need a gold chest in a cave or somewhere. course. Alright. So much for that idea. We'll get the level, but we're not going to have any hit points left when we're done. Level 8 better give us something big. Lots of strength, lots of hit points, healing spell, hurt more. Heck, even sleep would be good here. 1029 outside. Bianca, that was not heal. Yeah, another miserable level. Have outside, which can help us explore caves. You know, the scorpions aren't too bad for giving 15 gold. Wonder if this is going to be zone 2 up here. Ah, it doesn't go anywhere and it's not zone 2. So we have a dead end to the right, dead end to the north, Charlock enemies to the south, and Charlock enemies to the west. And magic wyverns on the other side of Swamp Cave. So those are our options. They're all terrible. Choices. They're all terrible, neighbor. You've got your torture for tonight. Can't be saying you haven't gotten your fill of torture. We definitely have the torture going on tonight. Yeah, this is rough. Grind the scorpions. Oh, jeez. Do I try through Swamp Cave again? That's the one area that I haven't completely fleshed out, and the magic wyverns might be the worst enemy there. There might be friendly stuff. And we're supposed to have alternate run algorithm on. Just taking a further peek. Oh, there's metal scorpions down here. There's metal scorpions down here. What are they worth? Hopefully they're worth 40. $32's not bad. Really don't want to grind grass tiles. There's the garbage zone again. Alternate run algorithm is a myth. Death number 18. I think we've got to go back to our wolf warlock grind. There are specters over to the west. Wonder if I can take a specter down with hurts. Well, apparently, yeah, good point, neighbor. Maybe it's alternate run algorithm for the monsters. Okay, I want to try the specter. So we've got some fair agility, which helps our defense. And if he doesn't have any abilities, we can take him down and see how much experience he's worth. Yeah, 48. Okay, that's the best thing we've seen so far. Can't take the Wraith Knights that are with him. Alright, well, it's the end of that for this cycle. There's gonna be so many hurts cast at the end of this. see if we get a missed stop spell. And he landed it. 3 is not enough. Ugh. We're about 200 away from the level. It's like 7 warlocks. I think I've got to be persistent. We've done an adequate amount of exploring. There isn't anything good in any direction. Thank goodness we have the hurt spell, otherwise this would be just awful. There's seeds where we start with more strength than what we have at level 8. Oh gosh, there's a hurt more. So we're gonna take a death after this battle, probably. Maybe throw in a slime or a scorpion before we do. It gets us over 800. Wow, this is terrible. Let's maybe peek up here again. We didn't entirely clear this, I think. Oh, okay, it does dead end. We did clear it. Yeah, we usually get DNFs more on the back end of seeds, but people could be like, this is terrible. I don't have patience for this. I don't want to grind to level 10 hurting warlocks with hurt more. Or someone could have been persistent and pushed exploration, counted on the alternate run algorithm, and stumbled upon something important. But again, there's only so much that can be helpful because of treasure guards. You would need gold and then a town to accomplish anything. Or, like, gold and keys, or just a loose key. No, I did my exploration and didn't come up with anything. I'm thinking if someone explored and was able to push a little bit further out than me and came across a useful location. But there's very limited useful locations with this flag set. A lot of treasure chests are locked up behind keys. We don't have access to gold unless you get a gold chest in a cave. Alternate run algorithm makes diving caves more challenging because you're less likely to run from stuff in caves, all else being equal. So I'm really talking myself into the grinding here is the smart move. There are situations where it ends up not being the best move, but with all the information that we have available to us, I think this is what we need to do. Exactly. That's exactly right. If you're capable of surviving after getting the gold, otherwise you die and lose half of it anyways. Yeah. And then you have to take it to a town to be able to use it on anything. Like, there's a lot of things that would have to go perfectly right for exploration with these stats and this enemy set to pay off. Okay, we're less than 100 away from the level, so through all of that babble, we've made some progress. We're about to hit 900 experience. Try a warlock. Probably be death. 1 HP, is it a good hurt? Yeah, and it took it down. Okay, that's why I stayed alive. Okay, you can kill us. Thank you. It's a good hurt. No pain, no gain. Let's see if we can take a Spectre. I think one Spectre will get us a level. One Spectre and a Ghost will get us a level, that's for sure. Well, there's Warlocks up here too, okay. We'll get a Warlock and something else. Whatevs. That's what the game wants to give us tonight. We'll take it. Okay, another Warlock. If we're able to take it down, this will get us level 9. I've been playing this game for almost 2.5 years now. I should know not to say that. You can't say stuff like that. Because then the game hears you, and then it just completely shoots you down. Every time. I'm gonna do what I did before, stay down here and get the level, get it right here off of this Ghost. Nope, one short. That's right, they're only worth 5, not 6. Okay. Level 9. Show us some strength, some hit points. Hurt more. Healing. 3, 3, 7, 7. Sleep. That helps the grind. Sleep can help the grind. You can even try sleeping Wraith Knights. My sleep has no effect. His stop spell lands. Alright, Spectre, go to sleep. Looking for a metal slime that won't run from us, and that we can't run from, because we don't want to fight metal slimes. Goldman would be awesome right now. I think they have some susceptibility to sleep. Getting pretty lucky so far with the Spectres staying asleep. Whoops, didn't want to take that damage. Hey, there's red dragons. Hey, did you know that there's red dragons in this zone? Hey, there's red dragons. Ow. That hurt. I'm gonna try pushing again. Zones cannot overlap. Zones cannot overlap. Sometimes it's tricky to detect zone boundaries. And outside of zones 0 through 2, you can have any mix of enemies in zones. Come on, alternate run algorithm. So it's not terribly surprising. Well, there's your golem. Oh, this just gets better and better. Okay, we made it to the grass tiles at least. Towns, ladies and gentlemen, I see some towns. We're just gonna sleep and run. 3 towns! See, this is... Oh, man. We don't have any gold. I mean, we've got 119 gold. Oh boy. I think we've got to get keys, right? We've got to get keys to find a gold chest. We can only afford 2. Alright, well... there's a club here. There's a club, there's chainmail, there's a flame sword. Ooh, there's a cave. There is a lot right here. Encounters every step. Okay, Breckenary. There's no chests in Breck. Wow. Rim. Coal. Breck. I did not check the search spot because hand axe. If there's anything there of value besides a death necklace or flute, there's going to be a treasure guard and it's going to probably kill us. So I wanted to see, my plan is to see what these other locations are. Okay, that's the rainbow drop. And then we're going to go back to coal. Now that we know what all of those are, now we'll go back to coal, probably die to a treasure guard. That'll take us back home. I don't want to play with this guy. Now here's the thing: if the search spot here is a death necklace, we can slow grind that spot for 100-some gold each pull. No, it's a treasure guard, and it's a demonite. It's not even a treasure guard we can put to sleep. And he's got sleep. There's our information. It's not good information, but it's information. A demonite with weak breath and sleep. Okay, we have 2 keys, so I can open up the treasury and still have 1 key left. Torch is useless. Okay, there's our gold. And we get our key back. Okay. 2 keys. Okay. Well, we're gonna be slow grinding for gold for just a moment. I know there was a hand axe, large shield, some chainmail. Yeah, definitely. Yep, we're doing 2 things right now. Not only are we slowly accumulating gold, but as Neighbor pointed out, we're accumulating keys because we're picking up an extra key every time. So then we can also check the back, stock. I see there's at least 1 other chest in the back. We can see what's underneath Tantagel. We got a lot of information in a short time here. So let's see, if we go hand axe, chainmail, large shield, that's gonna be, it'll be less than 2,000 gold. Be pretty funny if I did this for flame sword, wouldn't it? I mean, depending on what's in the basement, we could have a gold grind. So, how many keys do we got? We've got 6 keys. Let's go do the things. Let's see what this other chest is. And then if there's any chests that we can access in the basement, we've got a self-contained gold grind. Is there any chest over there? There is! There's also a chest across the barrier tiles. Oh my, okay. Fairy water, as long as this is not a treasure guard. It's an herb, which is perfect. And we can survive that. Let's see what's in the basement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've got a self-contained gold grind right here. Okay, it's the Harp Trade-in Cave. So here's what we have to do to activate the gold grind. We need to go up into the throne room so that the game registers the 3 phantom chests that stay here from the beginning of the game. Then we need to go back over here. Ooh, we're not gonna have enough. Well, it doesn't matter if we die. Doesn't matter if we die. No, because we don't have enough to get across. Shoot. Okay. This is going to be a little bit weird and out of order because I wasn't able to refill my HP, but by dying here and respawning, yeah, I'll lose 1,500 gold, but I'll get my HP back so I can walk across the barrier tiles and open that chest. And ultimately, that'll get us to our gold grind. So we'll do what we did before. Walk across, move. Thank you. Couldn't take a horizontal step. Get the herb, use the herb. Walk back across. Don't go outside. And then we need the gold chest to be the last chest that we open. Yes, I do remember which chest was the gold. So key, torch, and now we have infinite gold. I don't remember if there was flame sword or silver shield, or magic armor silver shield in any of the shops. I know there was flame sword. So let's go up to 13, 15. Well, if I'm gonna go to 28, I may as well go all the way. I could go all the way. So you know how I was talking about how, like, I would have to find a perfect scenario if I pushed exploration? There was a perfect scenario. Like, infinite gold is a pretty good scenario with 3 towns. So I'm gonna go for the full 33,000 gold. I only have 20 HP because of the barrier tiles. That makes me a little nervous. Absolutely saving with the king. Even if I was at full HP, I would save with the king, but we absolutely 20 hit points we need to save. So that if I die on the way walking back to the towns, I can reset the game and spawn back here from my save point with all of this gold, and I don't lose half of this gold. Let's put repel on so we don't deal with these early enemies. Take 3 damage there, or 6 damage actually. Hi Wraith, we'll check you out in a minute. Of course I intentionally walk on a grass tile and get an encounter. 3 HP. Oh yeah, we have to walk through the golems. See, that's where we have to reset. That's attempt number 1. Okay, so it's inefficient to go up there. Oh my, there's green dragons. Oh, we went up. That's okay. Okay, here's Breckenary. I don't remember what was here. But we can stay at the inn at least. Okay, there's nothing that I necessarily want to buy here, but we can stay at the inn. I will buy herbs, because this is the best place to buy herbs out of these 3 shops. As bizarre as that is. I can also pay attention in Cole and Remolder to random chests once we get some weapons to take down some treasure guards. There's no chests here in Breckenary. Can also get a dragon scale. Bump, bump, bump. Okay. Pretty sure we saw a flame sword here. Yep. And there is full plate if there's not magic armor. I'm gonna double check the shop in Remolder, and then between the 3 shops we'll know what our best gear is. Ew. So we're still only dealing 10 damage. Ah, he's gotta heal more. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, there is magic armor here. Then we'll go back into Cole and get a large shield. Order of operations. Go back to Cole, get the large shield, and then check for chests. We want the best gear before we're monkeying around with possible treasure guards. Alrighty. Here's a chest. No treasure guard. Yeah, now we don't need any gold. Okay, we're still not in a good spot to deal with the Demon Knight. Nothing in back. 3 possible chests here. There's one. Guess they're keeping their gold secure. Not a bad idea in these towns. Oh, there's another gold chest. Stay away from the blue-haired lady, that's mine. And we get another key fund. So there's 3 loose keys right there. I mean, the ones in the treasury aren't exactly loose, but 3 keys right there. Okay, where do we want to go now? Well, to this cave, apparently. Of course it has hurt more. Of course it's worth 5. Oh my god. Mountain Cave. Did we learn Radiant? No, of course not. It's a Charlock Transport. We've got a mega dungeon on our hands. Here's Grave. Armored Knight with hurt, huh? Armored Knight with hurt, huh? Just keep spamming hurts, dude. With all of our gear now and with sleep, we might want to check the swamp spike enemy as well. All it's done is cast hurts. I'm gonna use an herb in case he swings. I'm gonna get rid of my torches on him now. Hold on to the fairy waters though. Ooh, he's got heal! We're gonna have a hard time getting through that heal. Unless it's a low percentage. I'm gonna try a little bit more because this could be worth a ton of experience. Okay, he cast hurt. We've got a shot. I think we've got to keep drying. We're so far into this battle. Well, there's a swing. Well, 157. That's 157 experience we didn't have a minute ago. Oh, yeah, absolutely, neighbor. Yeah, we need stopspell to make this really viable. I'll keep casting. Well, he's gonna kill us. Yeah, okay. Kill us. I want to check out the enemy in Swamp Cave. Come on, Armor Knight. You can do it. There you go. Good job. Good job, buddy. Okay, so that's a mountain mega dungeon down there. I want to see what the swamp spike enemy is. Green dragon would be awesome. We also have the star wyverns and other stuff out here. Like the star wyverns with hurt could be taken down. We can put the knights to sleep, in theory. Yep, okay. Knights should be a good enemy, especially if they want to stay asleep on us. Knights tend to roll up, I believe, in the random but consistent. Because of their high attack and defense. Yeah, look at that, 92. Beautiful. So, we're in here to check the swamp spike. Okay, this guy has heal, I thought. It's a green dragon! They're not guaranteed to go to sleep, but they have a bit of susceptibility. Oh no, they've got hurt more. Let's see what we can do. we can have 2 no-effect sleeps. We can hope for a crit. Wakes up next turn. Okay. Well, we really need stop spell. I really need to figure out where I want to grind now. Let's go south. Check out the Star Wyverns down here. We also have a lot of exploration that we haven't done. You're hoping, yeah, that means you want stop spell at level 16. Why am I not surprised? I mean, Metal Scorpions to level 10 wouldn't be terrible. Just think, we did that gold grind and it didn't even help us out immediately a whole ton. Like, we're certainly better off than we were, but not by a lot. So our strength is so terrible. We're at level 9, we have a flame sword, and we're not one-shotting metal scorpions. That's a problem. Hi, wizard. Ooh, okay. I was like, if you've got hurt or something, otherwise we can't take you. Okay. I need to cast our herb up here. We're gonna get the level if we take this down. Last one. Just throw these fairy waters. Make this happen. Yes! 147! That's a good fight. We need herbs. 10, 3, 18, 20. There's our stop spell and there's hurt more. That's the ticket. This is the breakout level. I mean, I'll try to chop down another wizard, but I'm more interested in going back and seeing what that green dragon's worth. Absolutely. This was the level to hit. Thanks for the excellent move. I'll keep walking and take an intentional death somewhere along the way. Like, yeah, blue dragon, kill us. Huh. Oh, he's got stop spell. Well, can we get lucky and hurt more him down? Nope, he's got hurt more too. Okay, okay. And those armor knights in Mountain Cave now? Why am I walking through all the swamp tiles? Why aren't I casting Repel? So many questions. Look at our magic, 111. That's where all of our strength went. It went into our MP. Okay, now. Let's see what this is worth. Ah, 112 stinks. See if we can take a couple more, maybe get lucky and squeeze a level out of it, but I don't think so. Unless we get some one-shots like that. Okay, okay. We need 2 more for the level. That doesn't help. Was that 3 misses in a row? One out of 8. We hit 3 in a row. We're gonna come right back just to take enough to get the level. Sure, we'll take a Dragonlord along the way. Can also explore through the other side of this. We haven't checked that because we died to Magic Wyvern right away. Of course it has no effect. He's only worth 77. Ambushed, because of course. Come on, bring the fails. Okay, it lands. But of course it's a low 58 and doesn't one-shot him. And then a 9 for his swing. Barely took it down for level 11. 14,352. I'm gonna go through Swamp Cave. A little bit of heel walking with the magic armor. Take a bit of a peek. We have not seen much of anything over here. We know we have small map. I think that's one of the flags as well that I don't have noted up there. Okay, Axe Knights are 146. That's pretty delicious. Better than the green dragons. Now I'm kind of on the search for... Ooh. I was gonna say a search for Hoxus. This might be it. No, it's Cantlin. Okay. For knowledge, is there a silver shield? There is. Okay, as expected. How many keys? 4 keys. I'm gonna need herbs to check coordinates. Because we have no healing yet at level 11. you know it, neighbor. You know it. Well, blue hair lady was buying some radishes, so we're gonna stay at the inn first. Spend 100 gold to basically get 30 hit points back. There's our radishes. Thank you very much. I want this woman to be a meme, the I know nothing. Okay, we do have a chest down here. We can take down a lot of treasure guards now. Yeah, fighter's ring. 2 attack power. We'll take it. Especially with attack power being as low as it is. 2 helps. Indeed, they are fresh and cheap, so we're told. Oh, 23 south, 10 west. I wonder if we've seen the treasure guard. I'm gonna take a death. We can get keys at home. Okay, we're stocked back up on keys. Oops, let's talk to nobody. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. there's her treasure guard. Yeah, Stones of Sunlight. Okay, we'll need it. Let's see what these Star Wyverns are worth. Yeah, 112. No golem. Ah. That's not what we wanted. There's a cave down there, but I don't know how to get to it. That might be on other continent. Yeah, because this is, okay, that's the corner that we already saw. I bet that's Swamp Cave on the other side. It's tempting to take some more green dragons, but I think that's ill-advised at this point. We've mostly got survivability. I mean, well, it'd be pretty cool to have a healing spell. But I think we're doing okay gaining experience along the way. We're only 340 away from the level. That's a handful of these enemies that we're seeing. I think exploration is more important at this point. Can always come back and grind later. Yeah, this looks like the other side of that. Let's see if we can take down this blue. There's one hurt more. There's his hurt more. 2 for 2, we're only about 50%. Ah, they're only worth 137. That's pretty terrible. Stone's Cave with the old man all by himself. He was all by himself last week as well. Somebody get this dude a treasure chest. Aha! Okay, here's a town. Here's Hawksness. We want to see this treasure chest. And then we definitely want to see what kind of spike enemy we have. It's going to be a little bit hard to run from because the run algorithm treats this like a cave. No treasure guard. Wings. Yeah, the red dragons have hurt? Apparently not. That would be pretty cool if they had hurt as well. There's a lot of enemies with hurt. One more shot. We know where to go, though. Well, we'll definitely take a green dragon along the way to get the level. Hopefully get more hit points. Hopefully get a healing spell. Certainly need more strength. Radiant would be helpful as well with random chest locations. We need to see if there's a chest with the princess down here still. 0916-2. Huh? That helps. No healing yet. No healing, low hit points, low strength. Gold grind was absolutely necessary to progress here. Try this again. Alright, we'll take a Star Wyvern along the way. They're efficient. Definitely feels like we're on the East Coast here. And Tantagel is close to the East Coast. With small map, it's a bit hard to define the coastlines compared to normal map. It's a green dragon here as well. Well, so we can see what's on the search spot here. It's nothing. Okay. I'm gonna take this opportunity to do some grinding since we're here. We know we have the Demon Knight to deal with in Coal. Probably can take it now. We know it. We have a mega dungeon in Mountain Cave. We haven't seen Garenham, we haven't seen Grave, we haven't seen Tablet. The entrances too, because Stair Shuffle, those could lead us anywhere. Use the rest of the herbs to extend this grind as long as possible. Try to squeeze out the level, get the 4125. We'll need 3 green dragons to do it. We're gonna probably need at least one shot of the Hurtmore on him. Maybe 2. Yeah, we're gonna need something else even. Well, and we get ambushed, so that's the end of that. Alright. Death number 33. We've only got the token and the stones. We need the harp and Erdrick's sword and Erdrick's armor. And both of those could be in Charlock. We haven't placed eyes on Charlock yet. Yeah, of course it'll be. We're fully expecting that. Uga might be done streaming by the time I finish this seed. Of course, we get a back attack. But this one is the level. We want hit points, we want strength, we want healing spells. 7 strength is nice. We get 10 more magic that we don't need. Might have a brand new jacket for ya. Excellent move that we don't need. This is a rough one. And it's not even because of the flag set. It's because our stat gains and our spell learning has been pretty terrible. Thank goodness for Hurt and Hurtmore when we got them, though. But no healing at all at level 13. Low hit points, low strength. The only thing that saved us was the gold grind. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, now we're at 94 hit points, which isn't that bad for level 13, but it really hurts to not have a healing spell. If we can take down the Demon Knight in Cole, and it has Erdrick's armor, that'll help. So then we get more defense and we get heal walking. Okay, this one was Cole. Okay, I'm at full. Let's do this. I hope he doesn't put us to sleep. Dodging. 2 dodges and a sleep. First turn wake up, okay. We don't one-shot, I'm not terribly surprised. That's 3 dodges. And we don't wake up this time. Oof. Yeah, cheats. This has been rough. This has been a slow, grindy one. I think I go back and try it again. If we have better luck on the dodges and the sleeps, we can take that guy. And sword or armor will help. Cheats has confidence for the next try. Well, thank you. I am cautiously optimistic as well. Take a wizard along the way. Good luck for the upcoming Tecmo Super Bowl Championship. Thank you! Yeah, it's gonna be a fun weekend. Friday night is a 2-on-2 Tecmo Super Bowl tournament where you have a partner. My partner is Hank, and you alternate either playing offense and ambushed by a golem. You alternate playing offense or defense in a game, or you can alternate first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. We're going to alternate offense and defense. And then they're going to have other games going on, other people bring and do. They're talking about like Mario Kart and like a wrestling game and stuff like that. I don't get into that stuff, but the 2-on-2 tournament should be fun. And then Saturday is the big national championship tournament. I know my groups. They were announced last night. My group is my friend Hank ended up in my tag team partner ended up in the same group as me. DPS, who is the champion for I believe the last 3 years. He is clearly the #1 Tecmo Super Bowl player in the country. And then a guy named Hawkeye, who I've played with a little bit online last year, but I have not played him in some time, so I don't know where he's at with his skill and experience and how it compares to me. Last year he was clearly better than me, but I don't know if he has been actively playing, if he may have slipped at all, or if I've gotten better enough to be competitive with him. So I might squeeze out a win, or at least a competitive game in groups against Hawkeye. And then from there it's single elimination brackets in the first round. So I'm counting on being eliminated in the first brackets, and then we have an unofficial losers tournament on the side after that. So no matter what happens, it's an awesome get-together. A lot of dudes that I play with online are going to be there. People come from out of state. It's a blast. And it's all on original hardware. No emulators and computers. It's all original Nintendos with the AV jacks going to old CRT televisions. It's going to we're all in person. It's an in-person event, but there will be games from it that we're going to be streaming from the event. I'll send the link for the 2 channels that are going to have restreams this weekend. Aha! There's Erdrick's armor. It's unlikely that I'll be on Restream. They try to get folks, you know, everyone on Restream at least once, but don't count on me necessarily being on Restream. You know, don't watch it all day waiting necessarily to see me. But it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool Tecmo Super Bowl players. It's really a good time. Oh, that's right. We didn't do the paper map last time. That's right, because I jumped into the commentary booth on Restream. Yeah, I'm not on Restream today, so I will definitely do that, Cheats. Thank you for the reminder. I let you guys down last week. Yeah, no, it's all good. I went on, ooh, we want to check the random chest locations. I still don't have Radiant. I jumped on commentary for the restream for the DW randomizer race last week. I'm not being restreamed tonight, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just hanging out with you guys. Okay, here's another transport. Yep, that's the one of the paths to Judge's Table. Oh, it connects with Mountain Cave. Oh, man. Let's see if we can get Radiant or a healing spell by grinding in here. So, Garenham. I'm gonna go down a level. Yeah, the different caves can connect to each other, and they do in this case. So Garenham and the entrance to Tablet are there. We still haven't seen Grave 1. What else haven't we seen? We're still looking for the Silver Harp. It might be deep somewhere in here. So we want healing and we want Radiant. I haven't even fully explored the top floor of Mountain Cave. No. Where's some of those armored knights we saw earlier? Before I had hurt more. There it is. Ask and you shall receive. Zero, 3, 4, 21, no healing. Oh my. No healing and no Radiant. So this is a Charlock floor. Might be Charlock Basement 4? Dodging. Oh, yeah. This is Charlock 3. And this... I don't immediately recognize. Maybe I hang out in a Charlock floor? I don't recognize this without Radiant. Stone Man. I should sleep him. Okay, let's see how much he's worth. He could be worth like up to 200. That would be fabulous. What is with all the bots lately? Ew, he's only worth 150. That's not great. Alright. Let's take a death here. I think I'm gonna come in from top of mountain now. Because we know we need the harp. Or do I just grind? Do I grind? I gotta grind green dragons. Okay, I figured it out. I gotta grind green dragons. I want radiant. I want healing. We've got Erdrick's armor, so we can do some heal walking if needed instead of healing. So we don't have a healing spell at level 14. That mad herb game, yeah. We'll just keep running back and forth to Breckenary and buying herbs. That's super efficient. Look at all the MP. We've got like a bazillion heal mores for the Charlock dive. We've got nothing to worry about there. In fact, we could die here. Try to get one more before we die. Hey, Bella! Had it on in the background, do a little work. First chance I've had to say this sounds like a really torturous scene. Good evening, Bella. Thanks for dropping in. Glad you've been enjoying the torture. It absolutely is. It's terrible. Neighbor loves it. We did not gold grind for a silver shield. I don't think that's something that I want to do. Although we could be damage breaking some stuff soon, we still only have 60 agility, so we're not at the point of damage breaking green dragons. We would need like, I think 80 agility, 80 some agility to be at that point. So it's not completely off the table, a silver shield grind, but right now I don't think it's going to be beneficial. Once we get a healing spell and a little bit more HP, we'll be in pretty good shape. We need more strength as well. Ugh. Once we get a healing spell, that's gonna make exploration and grinding easier, so we stop taking deaths. And I'm hoping for Radiant this turn. This level, if we get Radiant, we're gonna go right back and dive the cave complex, starting with the top of mountain. 2.5 hour seed. Yeah, we've got a self-contained gold grind actually, so setting up the gold grind for it isn't that bad. It's actually not that bad, but right now, I don't think it's going to be very valuable. It's not going to make a big difference, the extra defense. We've got Erdrick's armor and we have a large shield. for defense, but the problem is agility is low. We only have 60 agility right now. We'll get another level in a minute here and hopefully get some more, but the threshold... Ooh. The threshold of defense-breaking green dragons in particular, we're not at that point. Not close to that. If we get a big agility boost and a silver shield becomes the difference between damage breaking and not on the green dragon, then I think it makes sense. 1 HP survival. All right, we're 14 experience away. Give me some weak enemy that I can defeat. Yes! Agility is low. Here's level 15. 6, 7, 10, 0, heal more. Okay. So now we can sit. Here's how that helps. We can now sit on the green dragon grind and use up our MP without having to die and refill. So I'm gonna sit there until level 16 so that I get Radiant before I go back to the caves and dive it for the Silver Harp. We still haven't seen Erdrick's sword either, which could be in Charlock or in the cave complex. Ooh, you know what else we haven't checked is the chest that Princess Gwaelin could have. I think the slimes have higher agility. Yeah, they probably do have higher agility than me tonight at this point. They probably have more strength too. I don't know what's been worse, strength or agility. We did get some decent agility bumps early on, but since then it's been terrible. Finally cracked 100 maximum hit points. So if we had the strength, and we had Erdrick's armor, and we had the Silver Harp, we would be ready to go to Charlock and try to fight the Dragonlord. But we still need those 3 things to accomplish that. And that's where Heal More finally helps. So I'm going to be grinding here until 9750 experience. I don't know if I'll get it without having to refill. That's a lot of green dragons. I'm probably not going to get there. Unless I try to bash a couple of them down, but yeah, see, that's not going to work. Not dealing enough damage. Strength is too low. I'm gonna run out of MP before anything else, especially if I start missing hurt mores. Right, there's a one-shot for us. Got 6 hurt mores left. So that'll get us to like 9,300 experience, roughly. Not quite the level. Not quite the level. We'll hit 39 deaths in a moment. Got some good one-shots, actually. Problem is we're gonna run out of magic. I might be able to take one of these guys down just from swinging, but not the extra 4 that I'm going to need to hit the level. Yeah, we'll end up with 93 something. Did I stock up on herbs? Can I use herbs? Ah, that's not efficient. That's not efficient. It's faster to just take a death. Take a death, get all the resources back. We're right near start. Stop overthinking things, man. Alright, we did squeeze out one more. 9450, so we're 300 away. We're 3 green dragons away. We're just out of magic. Thou art dead. Okay, let's go take 3 greens. Jeez, 144. Oh, an armored knight. I know there's red dragons floating around out here, but I didn't know about the armored knight. Nothing really rolled up. Stone men are about the same. Blues rolled down. Armor knights rolled down. Greens rolled down. Axe knights rolled up, I think, but I've only seen them in one zone. Ah, didn't land. Haha! Is that 2 no effects in a row? Had to make it difficult, but we hit level 16. 5, 8, 4, 1. Oh yeah, we need a return as well, so let's use Radiant. See if Gwaelin has a chest. She does. Keep an eye on her key count. We're down to 2 keys. Just a fairy water. Okay. Alright, so let's go to Mountain Cave. Look for that Silver Harp. Keep fighting stuff, because I think our strength is still far from adequate. We've got a lot of heal mores. That's not enough strength. It's a good question, neighbor. What she would have think seeing a human for the first time and then just, oh, peace out, lady. Oh, this does connect. You know, we haven't seen the top of grave. There's a lot of chests in top of grave. I think I want to see top of grave. We'll fight this goofball. See, they rolled way down. 137? I guess this doesn't go south. I have to go east and down and around? I don't think I want to mess with that. Let's check mountain. Yeah, there's Cantlin. There's Townsville. There's our Axe Knight friend. How much were they worth? Yeah, 146. Are those DW art in your background official or fan created? They're not Dragon Warrior art necessarily. They're just... Ooh, this could be a treasure guard. They're dragon diamond art paintings that my wife did. She does diamond art. There's the harp. Oh, it was on the first floor of mountain the whole time. Well, we needed to do all that grinding anyways. We still need Erdrick's sword. Thanks. I'll tell her that she got positive feedback. Yeah, I think they're awesome. We've got a big fire and ice one over on the side wall here. Yeah, she wanted to put them up behind me here because she knows that's the background when I stream, and so have a little bit of dragons in the background. I shouldn't have swung there. Ooh, I got lucky. Let's see. This one here is a kitten. We like cats as well, and so there's a cat hanging out with a couple of dragons. Okay, here's we're back into grave. Shoot. I think we gotta dive Charlock now and check the treasury for the sword. And see what enemies are in there. The spike enemy might be helpful in Charlock. And we need to check the path with Stair Shuffle anyways. So I think we're done putzing around in here. Ooh, Cheats is predicting a red dragon. Any more predictions for the Charlock spike enemy? The Harp Trading is at home. So let's go home. We can also get our magic back at home. After I get the rainbow drop, I'm going to load up on fairy waters as well in case we get the level on the way down. And it gets us within reach with fairy waters. Did we find the big elephant in the room yet? Well, we found the Silver Harp. Silver Harp was on the top floor of Mountain Cave. But we haven't seen Erdrick's sword. We did see Charlock. I saw it when I found Garenham to the north. Yep, we have seen Charlock. I haven't entered it yet. I'm trading in the rainbow, the harp, and then we'll trade in the rainbow drop, and then we're gonna go take a peek in Charlock and see if we can make our way to the basement and clear some chests in there and look for Erdrick's sword. And then check out what the spike is, see if it's a better grind than the green dragon that we have in Hoxus and Swamp Cave. So much magic. We have like let's see, what would be 160 would be 20. I think we have like 18 heal mores out of our max MP. That's incredible. Okay, order of operations. Let's go get the rainbow drop first. Gladly fight these enemies along the way. We'll get close to level 17 without even barely trying. Ah, heal more. Remember we were fighting all of those warlocks and wolves in the beginning? That feels like a long time ago. It was a long time ago. It's like an hour and a half ago. Okay, so here's the rainbow drop trade-in. Gonna go to Breckenary, clear my inventory, fill up on fairy waters, make sure I'm filled up on herbs, which I am, okay. Stay at the inn for every last bit of MP. Go see what Charlock is all about and see if we can find Erdrick's sword. Get some experience along the way. And this will prevent us from getting stuck with the fairy flute. If we load up on fairy waters preemptively and then we find the flute in a chest, we can just turn it away. No flute for you! Neighbor says sword is non-existent. It's out there somewhere. We just want to find it. I still need more strength whether I get Erdrick's sword or not. Even if I get Erdrick's sword, I'm not ready to go yet. Check Judge's table. Judge's table could be in Grave or Mountain Cave with Stair Shuffle on. No. So there's Garenham. There's Charlock. Wonder if Grave is up here. I really do want to see Grave, because the top floor has 6 potential chests. So leaving Grave behind does feel bad. Oh, we were closer to the top of the map. I should have swung first, because this guy has heal, doesn't he? It is originally, only reachable through the throne, behind the throne. But with Stair Shuffle, it could be anywhere, and it could very well not be in Charlock with Stair Shuffle. In fact, there's pretty good odds that it's not in Charlock. Could be down in that mega dungeon complex with Mountain and Cave. Stair Shuffle does some interesting things. Why all the encounters? Rainbow drop. And we're running from stuff pretty decently. Fortunately, the easy Charlock assists with that. Easy Charlock and alternate run algorithm kind of balance things out in Charlock. So instead of red dragons and armor knights and stone men being extra difficult to run from, everything is kind of medium to difficult to run from. Yeah, there's its heal. I don't want to waste another hurt more on you, man. Fine. What a waste. I'm gonna check the left stairs first. And if it dead ends, then we can check behind the throne right away without having to back all the way out to check the right stairs. Dodge is not what we wanted. So now I have to burn a hurt more to make sure I get through the fight, and then I have to burn a heal more anyways. This is more of a dive for sword and grind a level than to preserve MP though, so let's start blasting stuff. I don't need to preserve MP so carefully. Okay, this Axelane will get us close to level 17, then we'll be able to see if we get the big strength boost that we want. We haven't gotten Death Necklace either, so even if we get big HP help, it's not gonna help us that much with attack power because we don't have Death Necklace. Okay, well that's a dead end. There's Judge's table right there, and it's empty. So let's check behind the throne. Ha! Okay. Right is right tonight. At least those were quick dead ends. That also leads us to believe that the cave system in Mountain and Tablet is, like, massive, if there's not a lot of rooms down here. 9, 4, 13, 7. We would be at 119. That's interesting. Could make a go of it at 119 with Fairy Waters, with all of the MP. I would certainly feel better getting another level, so I'm gonna fight stuff along the way. Yeah, you called it, neighbor. Right side. And it's like right there, Judge's table, the first room that we see. Will we hit 40 deaths? We need just one more death. Well, hey, there we go to the basement. Okay, so let's fight through this. Excellent move helps, even though it's not worth a lot of experience. So we've got a lot of chests down here to check for the sword. It will be treasure guarded. So I think I'm only interested in treasure guarded chests. Like, Death Necklace isn't going to help. Right? Now we're at 125. I might do it. We find the Death Necklace, I'm gonna take it. Nothing of value. Okay. So we're gonna check the chests all down here, gonna see what the Charlock Spike enemy is. And if we have no luck on the sword, I'll certainly stay here and try to grind out to level 18 before we die. And then I guess we're back to deciding whether I keep digging the caves through Mountain, or if I wander the map for Grave. Gosh, I'd really like to see Grave. There's potentially 6 chests up top. That's a lot more than all the wacky rooms in the Mountain complex. No treasure guard. Fairy flute. No thank you. We are not tooting the flute tonight. Dodging, of course, so we have to heal more right away. We could do self-contained gold grind for silver shield now. That still feels like very inefficient. No tooting the flute tonight! Ugh. Yeah, we might not finish this in under 2.5 hours. We know how to get down to the basement, and it's quick, so that helps. But geez, we still need a lot of help, especially if Sword is not down here. Okay, we're down to 1 key. Yeah, you know what? You read my mind, dude. I was just thinking that. I was like, I can do the gold grind straight out of here, actually, with all the chests that I've opened. Like, it's even more simple than being self-contained at home. We've opened up enough chests here to certainly, you know, quickly do the gold grind back at home. It's compelling now. It's compelling. Because if this level is marginal... Okay, there's another chest down there. Gotta decide before 2:10. I'm thinking I will. Whoops. But I'm hoping to get the level here. I'm hoping to get the level. And that'll help determine whether I need to bother getting Silver Shield or not. Yep, we've got the 1 beach chest. Take out a red dragon first. 14,250 is the level, so we're getting close. We'll be another, like, 2 enemies away. We want to see what the spike is. Gotta heal. Whoops. That's a treasure guard! That's a treasure guard! Beach chest for the win. Alright, so we're at 119. We really want to see what the level gives. Wow. We're gonna have to refill our MP. Okay, level 18 only gives 1 power. Well, that puts us at Death Necklace, but we don't have the Death Necklace. Ah. Yeah, you guys got it here. Do a little bit of heal walking. Fight the Dragonlord now. Not with 4 magic. It's a golem. So we're certainly not grinding that. Okay. We have 120 attack. Since we're here, and we're only 10,000 gold away, we are going to do this. Especially since we need another key anyways. So we're gonna get a couple of keys. These are not bamboo poles, that's part of the chest glitch. We know that there's a silver shield in the top of Cantlin. Look at that. We've got like 19 heal mores. This is probably unnecessary, but these stats are so weird. And I don't trust my swings at 120 attack power. That's pretty awful. If we had Death Necklace, this would be a slam dunk. Come on, man. Ah, it's alternate run algorithm. 3 run fails, alternate run algorithm, 82 agility. Even if it wasn't alternate run algorithm, 3 run fails at 82 agility is somewhat bad luck. We're just a hair under 50-50 at 82 agility. I believe 84 is the breaking point for 50-50 on the Armored Knights. For slimes and magicians. Yeah, no kidding. There we go. Remember, it was the first shop. We're casting magic, but we're not a magician. Okay, we're repelling stuff too. Not repelling golems, but we'll repel a few enemies in Charlock. Not like it matters because the dive in Charlock is super short, but just noting where we're at with our defense and our repulsion. Yeah. Fall under the category of the hero of destiny. Oh, I didn't want to fight. I'm trying to run. Run, run, run. Stay at the inn, even though we probably don't need to. But if we went for Silver Shield, let's just make sure we've got everything set. You know, Speed Hacks isn't on either. Got a couple of the flags wrong. Small map is on, Speed Hacks is off. It should be a smooth Dragonlord fight. Having such low attack power is scary. We're only going to be dealing 5 to 10 damage, so it's going to be a long fight, but we have so much magic. I've never gone into a Dragonlord fight with 156 MP. This is wild. Just wild. Yeah, exactly, Cheats. It's fitting for this seed, isn't it? Long Dragonlord fight to cap off a long Dragon Warrior Randomizer seed. Yeah, Bianca, Silver Shield hype. Silver Shield hype. Ooh, you guys are awfully optimistic about my finishing time. I'm gonna have to burn a heal more. Not the end of the world. We're down to 18 heal mores. I don't know if we can handle that. 81. All right. 15 heal more. So we are damage breaking the Dragonlord, the first form, so that helps. And he decided to swing and not cast any hurt more, so Silver Shield, baby. And we get back attacked. Alright. Chuck some Fairy Waters. 14, that's a good opening shot. And we get a double. Thank you, Silver Shield. 26. To see how many heal mores we're left with. 38. Bum, 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 bum. 51. $66. There's a double. 78. The damage is gonna slow down quite a bit after we're done with the Fairy Waters. Last one. 93. Good Fairy Waters. 100. Totally didn't need Silver Shield. 107. Not gonna risk 48. No reason to. We're gonna have like 8 heal mores left. 113. 120. 130. 139. 144. Its range is 150 through 165, so we're almost there. 153. 162 is enough. We had 8 heal mores remaining. Power sneeze for the victory. Hours, 19 minutes, 57 seconds is our final time. And we took 4th place. Oh, we were... Artorias beat us by 37 seconds. Hoodie Two Shoes finished in 1st place with 207. Way to go, Hoodie. GG's. Beta in 2nd with 208. 1 minute behind Hoodie. GG's Beta. And then Artorias, and then myself, and then we have 5 players still going, so we did finish in top half. We'll take that. Zatrex had a DNF. He's having computer issues. He DNF'd about an hour in. He didn't miss much. Dweem is not racing tonight. We've got Just Chris, Miplet, Opti, Icy Tennis still going. I'm gonna raid into Oog in a minute after we see the credits. I'm gonna chat with him about his Tecmo Super Bowl question. Thanks for the GG's, Bianca. Thanks for the resub as well. Appreciate it. Thanks for the GG's, Tupolev. Good to see you, bud. Thanks for the GG's, Hoodie. There you are, 1st place. Give it up for Hoodie Two Shoes. Thanks for the GG's, Cheats. Yeah, how many hurts did I cast? We'll have to find out. You sure did. You're responsible for rolling the seed. I'm responsible for the flag set. Oh, that didn't work. That's okay. 112 hertz, like 134 hurt mores, all estimates. Yeah, I'd have to agree with mine's probably very much in line. Maybe a few less attacks. I used a lot of hurts in the beginning. Once we got hurt, I was hurting warlocks and wolves in the zone to the north. I never found Grave, like the top floor of Grave. Yes, yes, cheats. We will get our. You'll get to see the awful Destiny of a Dragon Warrior map. Believe me, you're not missing much. It's pretty brutal. Very basic. Oh, you found Grave through the network. Ah, okay. I never found Grave. I knew that tablet and mountain connected. 47 green dragons. 97 hertz. 104 hurt mores. 315 attacks. 9 crits, so pretty typical crit rate there. It was all, yeah, okay, it was all connected. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to find Grave, but when I was gonna go into Charlock, I was like, man, the 6 chests potentially at the top of Grave were just driving me bonkers. And hey, thanks Tupolev, appreciate it, bud. I didn't want to leave behind the potential 6 chests in Grave, so I took a peek north of Charlock, and it wasn't there, so I was like, okay, let's go into Charlock. I did the right path last, typical Destiny move. I did the left stairs, and it was the judges table, which is hilarious because we were talking about judges table and oh, it could be in the sword, could be in judges table, but where's judges table? It was right there in the left. No chest though. And then the behind the throne in Charlock was another dead end, so it's like, okay, right is right, and then boom, right down into the base. So if I would have gone right first instead of left and behind the stairs, I would have beat Artorias. I think there was only 1 chest in top Grave. Oh, well, then I'm pretty happy that I didn't go wandering for Grave, and there was just 1 chest, and it was most likely nothing useful. Never found the death necklace. Would have been helpful by the time we got to level 18. I ended up getting a silver shield at the end because I was paranoid about the low attack power, but I don't know if you were here for the fight, but I finished with 8 heal mores remaining. No one else has finished. Okay, let's see if we can adjust this. Hey, we can adjust this. Look at that. So Cheats wants to see my map. This is what a Destiny of a Dragon Warrior map looks like. Very loose coastlines tonight with the small map, and the whole cluster of towns over here. And at first I didn't know that Cantlin and Swamp South connected, so I drew this little line in at the end to show that you can come down to there. There's Hoxus down in the corner. There's Charlock. There's that top area north of Charlock that we peeked at and didn't find Grave. Yeah. Since I abandoned you last week, here's last week's map. A little bit more defined coast boundaries. There in the corner is where I count coordinates, and I make notes of like, okay, here I'm at 46 south. Yeah. Little bit more developed. See if I can find a good one for you that's more intricate and interesting. Here's one with a lot of coastlines. So it looks like on this one we started way down here and there's nothing near home. You had to go all the way up here to find all of the locations. But they're all pretty basic, kind of sloppy. Just a general idea of what is in what direction and where the dead ends are and where the paths are that I haven't explored yet. I save all of my map. I've got like 5 notebooks worth of Dragon Warrior maps. Here's a weird one. This one came out weird. Yeah, so here's an interesting one. So here's an example where the coordinates count was long, and that's where I'm like, okay, I'm at 21 east, I'm at 37 south. That's how I keep track of where I'm at, right? And then here's the map, and Swamp Cave was on a little island all by itself. Nice swamp south. Yeah, very detailed coastlines on that one, but a much smaller drawing as well. That's one thing that I kind of don't do well with my mapping at times. I've gotten better at it because I've focused on improving. Is I used to make my maps way too small. Like this. This is way too small. So yeah, that's what my maps are all about. All right, flip that to current page. Yeah, you got it, bud. I should do that a little bit more often. I'm gonna see if Oog is still streaming. We were gonna raid into Oog. He is. All right, Oog is. He's doing some marbles. He's got Zelda 2 going. I don't know if it's Zelda 2 vanilla or a randomizer. Let's drop it on Oog, see what he's doing. I'm gonna clarify the question that he had about the emulator for Tecmo Super Bowl. He's trying to run something that I think is going to work for what he wants to do with the emulator, but I want to make sure that I'm understanding him correctly. Oog's a cool dude. He streams a lot of casual randomizers and stuff during the day. He streams a lot in the morning and the daytime, so I'll drop in and do a little work and lurk on him a lot. Just drop it on Oog, give him a follow, give him a sub. He's a good dude. Well, top half tonight. We'll see what Hoodie Two Shoes comes up with to change 2 flags for next week. And see if we can do a little bit better on that beat Artorias goal. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. Had a lot of fun with Seed tonight. Probably see you Sunday then for the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Standard Race, 8 p.m. Eastern. See ya!